guys, my name is Hannah. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. First things first, you may notice that my setup, my background is a little bit different to normal. That is because I can't be in my room with my bookshelf behind me because I've got to wait downstairs for a package and I might not hear it if I'm upstairs. So I'm down here. Background doesn't make a difference. I wanted to film a video today for you telling you my top 5 tips for getting through a 24-hour readathon without falling asleep, getting as many pages as you can done, feeling minimal side effects to sleep deprivation. I don't know how well these would work for you, but this is how I generally get through my readathons, and I thought that it might help you out. So without further ado, let's get right in. Tip number 1. Coffee is your best friend. Even if you don't like coffee, just kind of take it like a shot down an espresso. Just get that caffeine in you. If you really hate coffee, like seriously, then have some green tea. It doesn't have as much caffeine, but it has caffeine, or get some builder's tea. Just get some caffeine in you. It will keep you alive. Don't think about how much caffeine is too much caffeine. There's no such thing as too much caffeine during a 24-hour readathon. Get caffeine in you. Number 2, set alarms for drinking water and eating your meals. When you are reading, it's so easy to get caught up in the reading and not realize how much time is passing. And then you'll forget to drink water and you'll forget to eat your meals. And not only is that unhealthy, but it's also going to give you this lack of energy that you cannot afford to be having right now. So you've got to set alarms for your meal times. For breakfast, lunch and dinner, make sure you eat 3 meals, and you can obviously snack as well if needs be. You're going to be up for a long time. Hunger is going to get to you. It always does me. Also, drink water. Drink as much water as you possibly can, as well as your caffeine intake. You've got to stay hydrated, because if you don't, your brain will stop functioning. You'll feel really exhausted, even more so than you already are. It's just not good. Number 3, if you are out and about all day, or if you just have no mental power left to read yourself, audiobooks will save your life. In my most recent 24-hour readathon, if you've seen it, I used 2 audiobooks, and without them, I would not have gotten as many pages done. I put them on 2 times speed and I follow along with the book, and it's so much easier to get it done. And obviously if you're out and about or doing chores around the house, or cleaning or washing or sorting out your clothes, I don't even know, doing something where you can't have a book in front of you at all times, audiobooks are there. You can find them on YouTube for free. That's what I usually do. Or I'm sure you could get like those free trials for Audible and just get a book. It makes it so much easier, but also I find that it helps to read along with the book as well, so that you're not just dozing to sleep with this calming voice in the background. Try to stay alert as well. Number 4, post everywhere on social media that you can about how you're doing. Keeping updated, where potentially anybody in the world can see how I'm doing in these readathons, really motivates you and keeps you accountable for continuing to read and putting your all into the readathon. I think that the fact that I vlog and the fact that I keep it updated on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, obviously, it just makes me want to try my best, because you want to appear the best you can. You want to show people how good you can do. You don't want to wake up in the morning and think, I'm disappointed because I could have done better. No. Every time I finish a readathon, I'm proud of how I did, and you can aim even higher next time. Even if you've got 0 followers, anybody could potentially see how you're doing, especially if they're trying to see how other people are doing, if you use hashtags for the readathon. I've just realised that I've got 6 tips here, not 5, so this isn't the last one, this is the second to last one. Number 5, choose the genre you find easiest to read. Every readathon, I read as many contemporary books as I can, because not only do I find them really enjoyable most of the time, they're really easy to read for me, because the characters are generally simple, so is the storyline. That's not that difficult to follow. There's no like fantasy worlds or anything you've got to wrap your head around. It's set in a world that we know, with characters that we can relate to. It's just really simple and easy for me to follow along, especially if you're rereading. That's another kind of half tip. Reread books. By rereading, you don't have to get to know any characters really, or remember names, or remember places, or really keep up with a new storyline. It's just rereading stuff that you already know. So your mind will take it in easier, you already know it. It is about finding the balance between genre you find easy and genre you enjoy to read, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to read it, and you're going to sit and watch Netflix. Like, I'd be sitting and watching my K-drama if I was stuck with a book that I didn't like. So it's all about finding that balance, but keeping it as easy as possible for yourself. And number 6, my biggest tip. Seriously, even if you don't follow everything else I just said, my biggest tip, do not, under any circumstance, do not let yourself just close your eyes for a second. It's a lie. Stop it. Stop it. It's a lie. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't do it. Tell me you won't do it. Tell me you won't do that. Because if you just close your eyes for a second, you will fall asleep. Don't lie to yourself. You will fall asleep. And then half the day will pass and you'll wake up and you'll feel really bad because you haven't read as much as you could have been reading. If you're gonna nap, commit to it. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Have a power nap. But don't let yourself just close your eyes for a second without turning any alarms on, because you literally half the day will pass. A whole day will pass, who knows? But you will be exhausted. Closing your eyes for just a second or putting your head down on the pillow just for a minute. No. Not allowed. You will regret it. You have to have that willpower to not do it. The amount of times where I've nearly fallen asleep because I'm like, I'll just close my eyes and then you're gone. And there's no coming back. Wait a second, I've got 7. I missed one out. Oh my goodness, I'm actually so bad at this. Why did I say 5 at the beginning? I've literally got 7 written down and then I miscounted. Here's another tip. Number 7, set yourself high goals. Don't say that you'll be happy with reading one book if you know that you can get 2 or 3 done in 24 hours. Of course, if you're a generally slow reader and can literally only get 1 book done, or if you've chosen a really long book and you can only get 1 book done, then sure, that's fine. But if you know that you are capable of getting at least 2, 3, even 4 books done in 24 hours, set that as your goal. The past 2 times, and now that I've done it, I set myself a goal of 1,000 pages, and both times I reached it, but only just. And the reason why I managed to reach them and feel really proud at the end was because I set them so high. So I was throughout the whole day motivated to reach this huge number that I didn't even know was possible at the start. So I think that if you set yourself a goal of 1 book, once you finish that 1 book, you're not going to feel as motivated to continue. You're not going to want to get those 3 books done like you know in your head that you can. So set yourself the highest goals possible, and then when you reach them, because you will, if you are motivated enough, you will get to those goals. You will feel so proud of yourself and so accomplished, and it will be so, so worth it. Do you want to see Susie? Susie. So anyway, I guess that is it. I hope that at least some of these tips can help you. They're generally how I get through my 24-hour readathons. All of my social media will be linked down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed and you will be following these tips. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!